Good morning, welcome to real-time watercolor painting. I think to warm up we're going to work on this, which is the lesser of the three things we got going. We got this thing, which I think is coming nice. This, which we started from the photograph yesterday, which does look pretty good. This looks pretty bad, so that's a perfect thing to warm up on because I don't think it could get much worse. So one thing I was thinking of doing here is, well, we got to see that single light source. And let me see this. Turn this out. So that's the single light source. That's what we're, oh no, sorry. That's the photograph there anyway. And, but this one here, that shadow is pretty weird looking. But anyway, that's what we're trying to do, paint from life. And what I was thinking is get some washes just to sort of give it lustrous depth. So let's try that. And let's see what we got for, I don't really like that blue. Is there any blue on here? Is that blue? There's some kind of, oh yeah, there's some kind of blue. Okay. I think we need a test strip here. Let's see what kind of blue this is. Yeah, not really the greatest. And let's see what this is. This one I think is ultramarine. Let's see a combination of those two blues. You could lean heavier into that. I guess that's not too bad. All right, let's try that. We're gonna try a wash. Let's try it down here. See if we can go here. And then a little bit up here. And then let's, that looks pretty good. And I think just try to remove a little right here, make it lighter, okay. And this, I don't know what the heck that is. That was an attempt at having some contrast to promote the feeling of depth. Here I want to go a little bit heavier right here. And see if we can just put a highlight right here. I don't know if that'll work. Working a little bit. Doesn't look good though. Try to smear this a little bit so we don't have a thing there which is, you know, just looking like a let's see. This whole shadow is just a weird thing to paint. You ask me. All right, that looks horrible, but I'm gonna try to come here and that's kind of good. Sort of, not really. Now let's try to get a dark. That was a great stroke right there, but you know, now we're trying to get bold and really end up with some kind of form here, which is not happening really. Hmm. Maybe from a distance it'll look good, I don't know. So that's why we're warming up with this, because wow, looks terrible. Okay, maybe it looks like a dish. Hey, thanks a lot for that vote of confidence, because I'm really thinking I'm struggling here. Anyway, see if, I don't know if you add there. I'm ready to jump into this thing. I feel like we just warmed up, so now let's jump back into this, which is this photo, that photograph right there. The lighthouse, a little house. These waves are my biggest issue at this moment, and so I think we got like, I don't know, maybe an hour and 10 minutes on this thing so far. I'm going to boldly start with the water, and what we need is more contrast. This white, we already lost our chance to have white. At least I think we did. Let's see if we can get some white right here. You see this white. Let's just see if we can get some white like there and here. So to get the white, we're going to try to erase, which should work since this is cotton paper, even though that paint's been there a while. I'm just rubbing water on here, and I'm going to let it sit for a minute. Meanwhile, what we could use is like some spontaneous strokes that will echo the shape of the white in the waves. Let's see if this is a nice blue here. Let's see if we can't. Okay, like right here, we have something in which we could possibly say is the white of waves. And let's see, we're going to come down here, and we need a darker. Let's try right here, darker. And this can come out. And we use that also. Let's see. And again, I regret putting that tape there, but too late now. Now let's see if we can lean into green. Same dark, but to go like right over here, or right here, that's kind of like hidden green. Just come right here. That might be good. Go back to the blue end of that spectrum. We've got this triangle. Is that in the picture? Oh, sorry. So, why is it so, oh well, moved over here somehow. Anyway, I'm looking at this triangle right here. I'll try, that's supposed to be right here. That's a pretty good color. I'm going to try to go blue-gray and come up here. Let's see if we can. And here we kind of got what was supposed to be the, you know, the cresting wave. So in there, I'm just trying to, you know, smear this a little so that becomes, hey, good morning, ready to go to school? That is maybe coming out. And this is a lot of white over here. So this is okay. And over here, let's see if we can't say this is a big wave right here. The brown is supposed to be rocks. Let's see, come over here. There's more here, white. I'm going to try to lean into the blue a little more right here. Let's see if we can magnify this, which is like a, this is a sea green dark, and try to get that echo up with some blue. Oh, this would probably be a good place for like a dry brush stroke. Oh, there we go. Look at that. If we had more of this in there, I think that would be great. Maybe we can put something like that over here. The dry brush stroke should help us say, hi, we are like, you know, foamy spray. Yes, that is good. Try some right here. Okay, cool. Alright, that certainly doesn't hurt to have a dry brush stroke here. I'm going to just try to take something out because it's too big of a space to be like a big, you know, solid area. Okay, very nice. Okay. I'm going to try another dry brush stroke here. I guess this is going to be all about a dry brush stroke to say, hi, we're water. So that's supposed to be, you know, those waves, and then let's see if we can't come in, you know, behind here and say we are the back of the wave, and somehow magically this is the foam. See if we can, that's not really working. I thought about putting like the enamel pen to say, hi, we are waves, but okay, that's okay. And Might be good just to smear that a little bit. Okay, it's not really working great, and I don't know if we really have depth, but I think we are headed in the right direction. Let's see if we can't get a, let's see this blue again. I guess that's ultramarine blue. We need something like cobalt blue. Which, you know, pros, they know how to make cobalt blue out of just, I don't know what, blue and black or blue and white. I don't really use white too much. Let's see what happens if we mix white. This is the Mi Lang. I guess that's kind of a cobalt blue in a simple. Let's see how that looks. We just want, there's a lot of green down here. Let's just see if we can say hi. We are closer to the viewer. That doesn't look bad. This area looks closer than that. And I really do, I think I want to just hit this, kind of just put some water there, and let's see if any of this could come off. There, just get lighter, you know? We need this to look close, that to look farther. This doesn't look bad. Let's start, just jump back into, make this a more busy, complex, here I got like a shadow green here. Let's just try to, you know, when in doubt, just put a bunch of dots is my idea for trees and foliage. So here we're trying to say that this area is closer than that area. So to do that, we're going to attempt to have like some contrast. So, you know, a contrast area is going to appear closer than pastel area. So that's cool. I'm going to let that dry for a minute and then smoosh it around a little, but we want to retain the independence of the little dots. And I just want to go a little bit more here. You know, if we put wet now, it's just gonna, you know, turn into a big smear. But if we wait till that dries, then, hey, thanks for those comments and the appreciation. You must have given me the thumbs up, and I appreciate that a lot. Now we're coasting with a single thumbs up and no place to go but up. So anyway, after this sits there a minute, I'm just going to take the damp brush and let's test run. See right there, they all just disappear. But if we let them dry more and then put a light wash on top, then they will stay there but get lighter. So that's like what happened up there. Let's see if we can't just get a few things happening up here while we wait. This is just kind of a light green. And right in the beginning, I put this tape thinking it was going to be like a cute looking design, make it look like a quilt or something, but I really regret doing that, and I will know for next time. Here, so I'm just trying to put more structure into the trying to get rid of that, more structure into the trees and foliage, which on this reference photo is nothing but a big dark thing. It's here I'm going to see about making a fuzzier top here. So, you know, instead of that hard line, we got like a softer top. And that kind of looks good, except we don't want all the same color. So there, I changed that color, and I don't really like that color, but whatever. Go up here too. Hey, that looks like, you know, I don't know, an angel or King Kong or something up there. All right. Okay, this looks great. I hope we can do more of that with the water. Well, anyway, thanks everybody who stopped by. I think we made a lot of progress with that. And where did the other stuff go? And I guess, I don't know if we made progress with this, but you know, I don't think it looked worse. And art fun, real-time watercolor painting. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. I hope to either go to work or take a break and regroup. See you all next time, and have a great day. Happy Wednesday.